Hey everybody, welcome back to Ravenhawk Coins, and today we have some more submission items from NGC. And this is actually a retake on the video. Unfortunately, when I was opening the box, some stuff fell out and it actually got some personal information in the video. So I decided might as well just start all over. I didn't see what the grades were. I actually had Miss Raven put everything back in order for me because I literally dumped everything out like a big dummy. So this is supposed to be varieties and airs, and there was a couple coins that were missing from a different submission, and so there are one or two in here that aren't variety or air coins, but they did get graded with this batch, which is interesting is in itself, which is really cool of NGC to do that, as instead of just sending them back. Okay, so the first thing we're going to get into also is that most of the coins in here are things that I found doing coin roll hunting. So these are really cool to me in the sense that I want to know if they're authentic in any way, shape, or form. And of course, what did NGC grade them at? So the first item we have up is a nickel. And you guys know how I love my nickels. That's the reverse. Let's see what it is. It's a 1985 Philly, and right there it says Mint Air, AU details, but it does say it's damaged. And I'm actually not surprised that it says damaged because when you look at the face, it does have some environmental damage to it. However, the one thing that's really, really cool is that they recognize it is a Mint Air because you can see there's a huge cud right there by the 5 and by the P. And then on the reverse, same thing up here. That same kind of cud shows up here, and there's a big divot here. Now, I think this divot happened at the mint, but I'm not the expert. I didn't grade the coins or whatnot. But I am happy that it is considered a mint air and it's authentic. And it was AU except for the damage, which is even cooler. So I am not unhappy with that at all because, like I said, this was found in a box of nickels. All right, so next coin up is going to be, oh, guys, this is one of my favorites. This is the Mercury Broad Strike. I found this a long time ago in a coin shop, and honestly, you don't find a lot of air Mercury dimes, and this one was a really cool air, so I hope this ends up being authentic and doesn't have any issues. Let's see what it is in 3, 2, 1. All right, mint air. Yep. Okay, so it does show broad strike, but it says it has some scratches with AU detail. Oh man, guys, that's a bummer because that's still a really nice dime. It's still really cool that it's a broad strike air, but it says it has some scratches, and um, you know, I see some light little ones, and I guess hey, like I said, I'm not the expert on that, but that one I always wanted to get put into a capsule one way or another, and I'm glad to have it encapsulated. And I'm still happy because when I got this dime, I got a really good price on it, so I'm not upset with that at all. All right. Because, like I said, I knew up front that there was a couple little scratches, and I wasn't sure what they were going to think about it. So, next item up is, oh, yes, this is really, really cool. This is an item I found in a coin roll hunt. I can tell by looking at the back. This is the 1922D, and when I found it out, some people said they didn't think it was a weak D or whatnot and didn't qualify. So let's see what it says, guys. All right, 1922 weak D, 1 cent. VF details with a reverse scratch. So again, getting dinged on some type of scratching. But guys, it's authentic. A 1922 weak D that I found in a box while coin roll hunting. So that goes to show you can still find some really, really good stuff. And unfortunately, it got the reverse scratch designation, which would make it have a details issue, but at the same time, it is an authentic coin, so I'm not upset with that. All right, then I have another nickel that I submitted. Now, this one I know up front already is the Ultra High D, and you can find that in the Red Book. It talks about how this is a bounty coin that existed and whatnot. So I'm not sure what grade they put on it or whatnot, but I hope it did okay. All right, so it got an XF45, but it doesn't say anything about being a variety, which kind of surprises me. However, here, you can see for yourself, this has the extremely high mint mark that is almost touching the date and the collar. So let me get that to focus a little better. But either way, I still think this is a cool coin and is one that a lot of people have tried to find, and I'm glad to have that in my possession. So, last one I know by process of elimination is a 1926S wood grain cent. And this one I've always been kind of, I don't know if it's going to grade really high or not. I think it's a really nice coin because of the wood graining, and I think it should have a decent grade. But, sometimes you don't see things that the graders see. Maybe, like I said, here in the Broad Strike dime, I saw a couple little tiny spots where I thought, okay, maybe, there might be something as far as like somebody, an environmental damage of a little tiny bit, but not enough to make it say scratches. But you learn as you go along this process. I've been collecting a long time, but still have not had issues with any coins, that I've had, except for something like that. That kind of surprised me, but I'm still happy with that coin. All right, so let's get into the 26S wood grain, my friends. And there you go. You can see the reverse on this thing is really cool. I wish the lighting sometimes the lighting for wood grain and then toned coins can be a pain. Let's see what it says. 1920X 26S very fine brown. Wow, guys, I thought it would have got a little bit better grading than VF. But I'm glad to see that it doesn't have any issues like saying that it's cleaned or anything like that. There you can see right there, 1926S. And I am kind of surprised. I'm not surprised on the brown designation, but I'm surprised that it's just a VF. And maybe it's because of the reverse, I don't know. I'm still kind of surprised, but hey, either way, it's cool to know it's authentic. And in the big picture, I really didn't have any super bad returns because these three coins right here were all found in coin roll hunting. This air dime I got literally really super cheap. I forgot. I think I paid like $1.50 or something like that for it. And same thing with the 26S. I got this a long time ago for a really good deal, so I'm not upset with the designation at all. And I'm gonna, keep hunting and hopefully find really cool stuff like the airs in here again, and things like authentic, 1922 weak Ds. Hey, you can't go wrong, right? Anyways, if you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins at gmail.com. The P.O. Box is 721-296, Norman, Oklahoma 73070. And like always, please make sure to take care of one another. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.